Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Magnum West here again. And today we'll be taking a look at the CT Toys um, Spider-Man. It's the Mayfix, I believe 185 or something like that. It's the one on the left here. This here on the right is the official. Obviously, I customized it, put the cell shading or whatever you want to call it. But this is going to be a shorter review because right out the gate, I'm going to go ahead and say I'm extremely disappointed with my copy of the CT Toy Spider-Man. Still going to review it because I said I was going to, but full warning, this is going to be a very short, very simple review. I won't be taking my time with this one. But anyways, let's get into it. For starters, we'll start off with the accessories. So here we have the extra head. It's everything that comes with the original Mayfix, so I won't be taking too long. Comes with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 extra sets of hands. I think these are the magnetic ones, and then he comes with the magnetic feet, and then the really crappy, webs that Mayfix makes. But that's about it for the accessories. All right, guys. So for this segment, I'm gonna be completely just leaving this one out, as the head does not work. It's actually on this one. I'll talk about that here in a second, but just to go over the articulation real fast, goes up about that much. Swivel, double bicep, looks up about that much. I actually think it looks better up than the other one, but it just would not seat on that. Butterfly joint, boom, boom, diaphragm, drop, kicks about that high, double knees, hinge, swivel, all that good stuff. All right. Now we'll be talking more about the actual pros and cons of it. Obviously, this is my copy, and I will not be getting another one. That's why I said this is going to be a short and sweet. Um, I just think buying bootlegs is a little bit too volatile. It's very here and there. Sometimes you'll be lucky enough and you'll get a really good one. Sometimes you won't be lucky and you'll get a really crappy one like I did. But my main problem with it, besides the main QC issue being that the neck peg on this one, this is the bootleg one, which is what they did right, does not seat properly on this one and at all. Like if you move the head forward or back at all, it just breaks off. It just falls off completely. It won't stay on there, and that's just like, I mean, that's the head and the neck. You know what I mean? Like that pretty much makes a character, and it's very annoying. Another thing it does pretty bad is the joints are extremely tight. Um, so tight that I mean, honestly, what I'm gonna do for this is just use it as a backup. If anything breaks on my official, I'll just go ahead and try to take it off if it even fits. I haven't tried it yet, or maybe use it for a custom or something. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but if anything, I'll just toss it to the side. There's no point trying to resell this. It's like $20. And that's pretty much it for what it does bad. What it does right is the scale. The scaling is so much better on it, height wise, and just everything overall. When you compress it down, it makes it look bulkier. I don't know how to really explain how it does that, but I mean, I took the head and the neck and I slapped it on this one, and this looks way better. That I always thought the head. I mean, you can kind of tell on this one it looks a lot more proportionate, especially I don't know, for some reason. I think on the original Mayfix symbiote, it was like the same exact sculpt, but I feel like this one's a lot more lankier than the original. I don't know, it could be in my head or it could be like that as a default with the original Mayfix, but I noticed that. I'm not too sure. But anyway, I always thought that the head was way too big, and putting the smaller head that they put on this one is like, if you get a good copy of this is way better looking anyways than this one. You had a little bit of, shock oil on this one and you're chilling, But this one, like the original Mayfix, the heads are way too big and it makes the body look skinnier. I feel like that happens a lot of times. And in most figures, actually, like if you shrink the head down just a tiny bit, it makes the body look bigger. They're therefore making them look bulkier. And I feel like this is a much more acceptable Spider-Man than it was before, just with the head. So I still got something out of it. You know, it's not a complete waste, but I definitely would recommend trying to get a vendor that has like good copies and has good reviews of this stuff, because I just kind of went with the first one I saw and that's what I got. You know, maybe it's my fault more so, but it's not something that's completely unexpected for a freaking, you know, bootleg. But anyways, that pretty much sums it up. Would I recommend it? I personally wouldn't, just because of my experience. I this one's still super readily available. I think not that long ago I saw it for like $57 on Nin Game. So you could get the original. You're not gonna have any issues. And then I mean, if you like the smaller head, you could just buy a bootleg and then, you know, keep the body for spare parts and then just use it for this one. So that's what I would recommend doing. But overall, I'm pretty disappointed with it. And like I said, this is going to be a short and sweet. So that pretty much sums that up. Anyway, guys, that pretty much sums up the video. I don't want to sound like a broken record, but I did want to make this one short and sweet because there's really not a whole lot to talk about. I'm not going to go ahead and buy another one. Think it would be a waste of money for me personally. I already have this one. I have the ideal look that I want. Like I said, it was a fail. For mine, I hope that if you do go and get this, that yours is good and it's freaking, there's no issues with it. But pretty much it. I am using a new stand. That's kind of what I wanted to talk about this segment. Let me know if it's like shaking a lot. I've noticed like it kind of shakes when I'm like, you know, over here posing the figure, but I can't really tell because it moves with the phone as I'm recording. So, you know, let me know if this is a better setup or the old one that I had. I'm always appreciative of feedback and all that good stuff. But without further ado, I'm going to try recording another one. I only got one comment on the last video, which was for this one. So, Old Man Phillips, I'm sorry, but, you know, not a whole lot I can do with what I was given. So take that with what you will. He's the only one who commented, so this is for you. But I will be recording the next review here in a sec, and I'll probably won't be uploading the same day, but this one will definitely be going up today, which is today, I think is the 21st or something like that. So yeah, appreciate you guys watching. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Let me know what you guys would like to see. And, you know, if you guys want a part two, you know, maybe I'll come around it and end up fixing the neck and just having this as my main. But I kind of like the cell shading I already did on this one. So I don't think that's going to happen. But who knows? But anyway, without further ado, y'all take it easy. And I'll catch you in the next review. Thank you. Bye-bye.